Or with Jack's song, what I call it Jack's song, with Empty Frames, he brought in the main, probably 80% of the music, and then me and Dylan kind of messed around and came up with a middle section, and I wrote the lyrics and the melody, and boom, we have what I like to think is going to be one of the greatest things I've ever been involved in.
Interject. What I thought was going to make that song, that video, was the subject matter that I'm not sure how it happened, but playing this little clean pattern that I just play, and I've been playing it for 20 years, screwing around, and never could find any words or melody to it. And then John started singing, and it was about losing someone. And that's where, when I watched the video, that's the impact of the song. It's going to pretty much touch everybody. Anybody who's lost anybody, that song's going to mean something to them. It's got that power.
We were the best of friends. Nothing could stop us. All those days and all those nights. I can't tell you, no, I can't say. I never thought life would take you away.
Yeah, it was interesting how it came about. I just kind of, once I heard the guitar parts, like something struck in me, and I started writing words and a melody, even though it took me a little while to finalize the words. It's basically about people in my life who I lost prematurely, who I might have been able to be stronger for or could have helped, but I had to remove myself from their situation in order to save myself. Otherwise, I was going to go down the same path with them. And it's really an amalgamation of 4 different stories and 4 different people from my past, from 10 to 25 years ago. So there's not really one person per se. It's 4 or so. But it's about losing people and feeling like, God, man, if I was a little stronger, could I have helped you? Could I have saved you? Would you still be here? And when you're looking at a house or something and you take a frame off the wall that's been there for many, many years, you can kind of see an outline on the wall of where that frame was, but that frame's empty. It's no longer there. It's just a frame with nothing in it.
It was last Thursday night when I got the call. They told me you were gone and I hit the wall. I went down on my knees, I screamed out of the sky. How could you be gone? Please God, tell me why. I didn't want to believe you were gone. Something told me, yes, I knew all along.
So that's really where the spark came from. And honestly, the first at least 10 times I would sing that song, it would literally bring me to tears. And I'm not an overly emotional individual, but I was tapping into something and tapping into an emotion in me, and the guilt that I felt from not having been a strong enough individual to help those folks, it was really, really messing with me. But I really felt like the subject matter was going to be something that people might be able to relate to and respond to, and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves.
And this song was so powerful. A year ago, we all went to NAMM together as a group, and my mom passed away the second day we were there. And my sister, who's always been around my mom, she took it so hard that like a year later, it's still not really being able to pull herself out of it. And I sent her the song, not the video. We hadn't shot the video yet. And that was the first thing. She emailed me back almost immediately and said, thank you for sending me that song. I mean, I knew it was going to have power just to send it to her. And also when my fiance watched it, and my son, and my fiance, I trust her opinion on the music and all that. She loves music. And my son as well. And they watched that video, and she had tears in her eyes. And my son was just like, this is great. This might be the greatest song you've been involved in. And that's how I feel about it. It's got that kind of power to it.
Yeah, no, it's definitely got it's a strong connection, with the song. It's something that, we all go through. And, with how they feel. If it's something that we can do, that we can help by expressing, how we feel through music, and that can help someone else, in their time that they actually need it. That's what music's about. It's about connecting and feeling, and maybe it's going out and partying or something like that, or maybe it's just something that makes you just feel a little bit more comfortable. And
Get you through your day or your week. It could be one of those songs where somebody looks back on it like, wow, man, I listened to that song, 15 years ago, and that helped me through a really rough spot thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's so many songs in my life, and there's countless artists that have been the soundtrack to my lives where when I listen to that song, it takes me back to a particular spot and time, and like a time capsule. I could smell the smells. And a lot of those songs, I had a very, very rough childhood, especially in my teen years. They got me through life and kept me from fucking putting a bullet in my head. So if I can give that to somebody, and I've done that previously with other songs and other bands, that's for me like the most rewarding thing as a songwriter, when you can write something that touches people. And truth be told, like, as far as I'm concerned, like, this was one of the most collaborative efforts I've ever been involved with as a songwriter.
Yeah, I think this one's the most produced song that we have ever done as band.
We've really spent a lot of time with the production, getting this right. But as far as the band goes, this has been one of the most collaborative things I've been involved in, where I don't even play a lick of guitar on this song, which has never happened for myself in 25 years.
That was when we walked in the building.
Yeah, we didn't
pretty
really
much.
We didn't really have a set
was,
idea when we went in there, and we kind of like.
I mean, we all had different
We had some
views.
ideas.
Just black and white. I think that was decided.
Yeah, that was
we
a
all
thing.
decided black and white.
Yeah.
When we walked into the building, we walked through the entire building to check out everything, and we were like, all right, well, this area looks nice. Well, what if we did something like this? And there's these two giant fucking speakers, like huge ass speaker cabs that are actually sitting behind me in my drum set, and those were just kind of off to the side. And while we were kind of setting up, they were like, well, what do you think about that? You want one? I was like, no, fucking throw both those bastards back there. I want to look dope as shit.
Well, that was another really cool thing about Paul and Nathan Birch, is that they, whether or not we had a really set idea, they were more than willing to work with us, and even
they came up to us too, and they were like, "No, I can see that. I see what you want."
Yeah, so like,
and they'd ask us questions too.
Yeah, like whatever ideas we were spitballing, they were working with it. Like, well, okay, I like that idea, but what if we move this right here? What if we had you guys right here and we pan this shot, or what if we did this kind of shit? So they were very cooperative and collaborative with us when coming up with the entire concept for the video.
Very creative.
Like, honestly, if I had a Hollywood budget, I could have had a whole cinematic idea for making a movie out of this song, because really, and not to sound cocky or arrogant, but I really feel like the subject matter of the song and the song itself could lend itself to a short movie, kind of like in the manner of November Rain or Strange from Guns N' Roses.
Right.
But considering we are not a band with that kind of budget, I just kind of walked in and I gave the guys my basic ideas. And we walked in and looked at the room, and the room was already kind of set up where, okay, we can do some cool things. And I have to give a lot of credit to Paul Birch.
Yeah.
No, that dude he's an amazing
Paul and Nathan.
videographer and editor.
Paul and Nathan both. They looked at the room and they're like, wow, okay, this is the basic concept, so what can we do with this? Let's make this cool. Let's work with what we have. And that's really, sometimes the best art comes from not having too many options, from having limited options, but making those options work. Yeah, originally when we recorded the audio for Empty Frames, we really went in the studio, didn't know exactly what we were going to do. It was just going to be me singing and hope for the best. And then I had, in the last minute, had this idea of like, how would it be if we brought in a female voice to kind of offset my kind of gruff vocals? and kind of add the little, like, the nice icing fluff flavor to it. And we originally brought in another girl who was amazing. And we really, really liked the outcome of that. But once we started getting into the video part of that, we had this friend who actually me and Dylan and Alex collaborated with last summer. We were going to start another band. Things didn't really work out, whatever. She's doing her own thing. But she's pretty amazing in her own right. She's become a great friend.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Robbie Days, she was previously in a band called Adero, and the reason she came onto my radar is her band Adero played a show with us with Texas Hippie Coalition back in April or May of last year.
April.
And we became friends. So once I had an idea to have the female vocal in there and then bring the female part into the video, I re-recorded Robbie onto the Empty Frames audio, and it worked out really, really well, and we brought her in for the video and intercut her into it, and it worked out really, really nicely, because it's like, with all the feeling bad about myself, feeling this and this and that throughout the song, it's almost like the angel interjecting, telling me it's okay. And her addition, I really feel, to the audio and video part of the song really, really make the song stand out.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, she definitely came in and compliments the entire thing. I'm really happy that we went with Robbie and we got her, into everything that we've done with this video. She really does compliment it in a really good way.
Yeah, she does.
Well, also, her presence in the video also adds to the whole concept of it too, and to the whole subject matter of what the song is about. Having her ghosted and having her in those little certain spots, it really adds to the overall vision of what we want for the video and the song.
It looks like lights are out, man.
Yeah, lights are out.
Lights out.
Hey, thank you guys once again.
Thank
Thank you very much, Shane.
Thank you, Shane. Thank you for your
And
time.
if you guys go ahead and check out the new video, it's going to be coming out real soon. We've also got a show at the Marquee Theater coming up May 30th. We're going to be opening up for Hell's a Poppin' Circus Sideshow. It's going to be an awesome show. You guys want to come and check it out, hop on our website, www.blackwolfmountain13.com. Hop onto our live dates menu.
How much are the tickets?
You can get those tickets for $10 a pop, which if you check out Marquee, they're running for about $35.
Yep.
35 to
That's
60.
$10. That's less than 2 beers in a bar.
Literally.
exactly.
That's less than one mixed drink at the fucking Marquee. So,
Yes.
And also continue to check out our stuff on Spotify, Google Play, Apple Music, YouTube.
We are on Instagram.
We're on
Facebook.
every single social media outlet that you
check
can
out our
think of.
Twitter. We got our tweeter over here.
Yeah, our Twitter handle at blackwolfmountain13.
Thanks, Tweeter.
But other than that, we'd like to thank you guys for supporting us and getting us...